I think that's scary. If you don't think that's scary, what about this one? What about this one? This one? Maybe this one. This one. Okay, that no. Oh yeah, that was really creepy. Yeah, I like that one. That was just silly. Ooh, I like it when the mouth is like weirdly formed, like not perfect. Those are the creepy ones, right? Like the beady eyes. Ooh, whoa, it's just like a eyes with nose there, you know? Oh, I think I like it. Yeah, that's a good one too. That was just weird. No. That almost looked like Stitch, didn't it? That last one? What about... There, that's a good one. Okay, so I can go in. I can increase the carving depth, the distance of the interior, right? Like the inside of this pumpkin. The eye spacing, the eye height. Like I can bring it down. Let's bring it way down. I guess if I start really bringing it down, then it cuts into the other pieces. Maybe I have to bring the nose up a bit. There we go, like that. I think I like the mouth. Maybe make it really wide. There we go. No, it's almost too wide. There. Okay, like that. Nose, the size and the nose. There we go. But we need like beady eyes. There we go. That is creepy. This is the fun one. Well, this is all random. This is what I have been vibe coding over the past couple of days. I wanted to do a little more with it, but unfortunately, I ran into some problems, and I may end up taking another stab at some point in the future. But for now, it's basically a procedural 3D pumpkin face carving tool that you can use on the web. It is available right now on the arcade. It's called Scream Saver. Get it? Because Scream Saver? Because it's just okay. I thought it was funny because I could have called it like the pumpkin carver or whatever the heck it, but I'm like, no, it's like Halloween. It would be a fun Halloween kind of I guess an app to do. And this is what I came up with. But originally, I wanted texture not just in the background, but on the surface of the pumpkin as well. And that's where I really ran into issues. So I may end up trying it again, but really giving it more of a pumpkin texture on the surface as well as the background. And just, kind of start it from scratch. But, for now, I feel like this was as good as I could get it without having to start over. I didn't really have, a ton of time this past week. With various and sundry things that I've been busy with. But I did get this working. Happy to say. If I were to do it again, this is kind of how I would do it again. So I'll launch Gemini. And I'm still using 2.5 Pro. And there's a million tools out there to use. And for whatever it's worth, bring your own tool this weekend when we do the first virtual Vibe-a-thon in the Discord server, which is free to join. We're giving away a 3D printer to one participant of this virtual event. Not this one, because I'm streaming the show, but the virtual event on Saturday. Everybody is invited, no matter where you are, in the world. You can join and participate. It is sponsored by Every and bolstered by Google Gemini. So we've got two sponsors there. And, I hope that we'll get a few participants doing one thing or another based upon the keyword that we might come up with. Happening, this first virtual Vibe-a-thon happening November 1st, at 6 p.m. Pacific. Again, more information is on the Discord server. If you're trying to figure out how to get to it, head over to ctrl+alt+create.live or ctrl+alt+create.live.com, or reach out to me. Say, hey, Chris, how do I do this? And I'll give you the answer. So if I were to do it again from scratch, I'm going to try to flesh it out. Say, okay, let's make a single page web app that allows creates different generative pumpkin faces. No two are ever the same or even. 3D effects, pumpkin like texture on the surface, pumpkin goop texture within the pumpkin. Oops, did I spell it right? Pumpkin, yeah, okay. Hamburger menu with every conceivable slider. The face takes up the entire viewport. Touch screen and desktop compatible. I may be getting typos in here. Weird shapes, non-standard shapes at times. What's another thing I would add? It's like, I want that, the pumpkin surface, the cuts of the cuts are often have overshoots such that the pieces missing weren't carved perfectly. Not to look like a computer simulation that turns the user's screen into a pumpkin, a carved, a jack-o'-lantern. Dynamic rendered jack-o'-lantern. Glow within the pumpkin. Random color glow that the user can also configure. Randomized settings on page load. Light on the surface with shadows across the pumpkin surface. Okay, let's try that. This is a little more thought out than I did the first time. Let's see if I can make a better jack-o'-lantern. Watch it be like tremendously worse. But this is part of vibe coding, right? Another thing I did beyond the this jack-o'-lantern app this past week, just the past few days. Let's see if I can find it here. The time shift app. So basically, you can give it like a calendar date. You can press it for the drop-down calendar, like what's happening on the 1st. So on Saturday, November 1st at 6:12 p.m., you could say, well, where is that in Des Moines or Denver, Colorado, right? Add Denver. So there's Denver in the list. So it would still be sunset. Not quite sunset here yet, according to the time that I see. Of course, I could always reset it to now. You can add other cities, remove other cities. But the cool thing is when you can change 24 hour, but you can do global view already. And with global view, you can go through and you can see, GMT plus 14 all the way to minus 12. So you can see the gamut in like, okay, my time, 6:12 p.m., GMT plus 5 would be 6:12 a.m. On this would be on the 1st of November. If I were to reset to now, so it's live, it's virtually the same type of time. And so it's telling you day, sunset, nighttime, early morning, sunrise, day. You see the color code. You can kind of guess. Like I said, you could add other things. So let's see here. What's another good city name? Now, of course, I'm like blanking. Philadelphia. There we go. So we had Philadelphia. Well, Philadelphia, it's nighttime. So you got the emoji indicating like it's midnight, like way morning time, late nighttime, daytime, sunset, etc. So it's kind of a visualizer of time zones. It could be a little more full featured, I think, but I got it to where I wanted it to be. I was just kind of curious, like, it should, for whatever it's worth. If I hit refresh, theoretically, yes, the cities stay the same, which is great because it uses local storage, meaning if you load your favorite cities or at least time zones for those cities, it will be persistent across sessions. You don't log in or anything like that, but like it's just the data is saved. So that was another one that I uploaded this week over the past couple of days. Let's see if I can find the next one that I did. I did one other. I'm pretty sure I did like one other. I've done so many. I'm kind of like, wait, where is it again? Where is it? It's onto this page. Just give me a second. I'm like halfway through. all the apps that have been vibe coded, you know, for the past, you know, few months. It was another, a shader. So this is if you hit refresh, it changes like what is being rendered, right? Or the visuals. Ooh, that's a cool one. I like doing the random stuff because like you can go in and rotation speed looks like I've got rotation speed 2 looks like kind of a glitch. I don't know why that's there. It's funny the things that you turn up when like, oh no, it's working just fine. And then it's like, wait, no, it's not. So it's like you're flying through Eustachian tube. Isn't that pretty wild? So that was a fun one. I think I did one more. I'm pretty sure I did one more. And I could have missed it here. Yeah, I may have missed it. Or maybe I haven't uploaded it yet. That's entirely possible. I've got a couple of them on the back burner that I hadn't gotten through because again I got inundated with a few different things. So it looks like I've got to go in and I've got to change tunnel warp to fix that. So I'm glad I found it. Tunnel warp. Oh, is it in my? I may not have deleted it from my my apps directory. No, I did. Okay, so watch me fix a bug. Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Gemini. Okay, here we go. Dragging the file in. Canvas. And it looks like rotation speed 2 is a slider that doesn't seem to work or shouldn't be there. And it has a subtitle. Okay. We're going to get to the bottom of that. Tunnel warp. There, I showed you that. I'm going to try to fix that bug. Global time shift, showing you that. Pumpkin, showing you that. Now, this, what the okay, so I see what it did. We want the pumpkin face flat on the screen, and the surface has to be uneven, slightly bumpy, like a pumpkin. Let me see if I can see more like this. Look, but with far more texture. So yeah, so I've given it like an example. So a multimodal option. There we go. Previous version tried to project a 2D alpha map onto a 3D sphere, distorted the face, made it look carved into the surface rather than a flat cutout. Okay, rich bumpy texture. I ran into so many problems trying to iterate the one that I've uploaded. I'm kind of hopeful that I do it better this time because it's like it was good, but oh, it was a copy paste error. Okay, there we go. So glad I caught that issue. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I will now re-upload it. Oops, wrong window. I will re-upload it for your pleasure, for everybody who is watching along at home. And then let me show you another. Where did it go? Another one of the apps that hasn't been uploaded yet, but it's like these are ones that I had not like been queued or had not queued up. I wound up spending a bulk of the week changing things on the network, so I've upgraded my network by and large. Hey Pixel, good to see you. Let me go ahead and pull you in. There we go. Boom! Look at that. We're face to face. You've got a working screen share. I don't. My OBS is not. I have to reboot the system in order to get it to screen share properly. And
your virtual card's not working?
Oh, yeah! Echo, hang on. Try that again. I muted the other screen.
I know, I was just saying, yeah, your virtual card's not working. Your virtual
yeah,
OBS
it'll
isn't
say
working.
yeah, it says when I say start virtual camera, could not find the virtual camera system process, maybe resolved by logging out and back into your Mac user account. Let me see if I can find a I'm gonna see if I can vibe search, and it says, yeah, restart the computer. No, I want to try to like, can I not? I'm looking for a permanent way to fix this. Login in extensions, scroll down, camera extensions. Okay, here, I think I figured out a way through it. Give me a second. It says quit OBS, go to the system settings. I'm on a Mac, of course. What do you have open? What are you running?
Windows 11.
No, like on your, sorry, on your, I should be more clear.
Oh, I've got Meld and, yeah, I've got Meld virtual screen and OBS virtual.
Okay. Perfect. Not looking 3D at all. This is, I think, how the other one started. Is that the AI playground? Or the
yes,
you said studio?
Yeah, AI studio, yeah.
Okay, give me a second. I'm looking at general, login items and extensions, camera extensions. I'm learning how to fix this. Uncheck the toggle button. Okay. Yes. I'm trying to get it to work without having to reboot the system, you know. Okay, so that did not go.
Right,
okay. Yeah. Now quit. Check the toggle button. Gonna try this again. Oop. Come on. Open OBS. Now, theoretically, it said it would do it. Did it work? Oh my God, it worked. I've learned how to fix the problem without rebooting the computer. Don't you love when that happens? Sorry, don't you hate when that happens? So now I can, wait a minute, but where's this, but where's my OB? Oh, hang on. Shoot. I need to I tried to restart the tab, but the problem is that the camera's not recognized by by Google, by Chrome, unless I restart Chrome.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it does fix the problem as long as I didn't have Chrome running. Okay, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Hey, are you going to be there Saturday?
I should be. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'd love to pull you up on stage. I'm going to restart Google so that I can actually get OBS to work and share nicely.
Was that me? Right? Okay. I lost sound there for a second for some reason.
I'm going to
restart what that was.
Not. I'm going to read. All of Google is about to get restarted. All of it. No, my Chrome. Jesus. And I think it worked. Booyah. It worked. Haha. Look at that!
The computer's saying I've got too many processes opened. Too many Chrome browsers.
Really? All right.
Well,
Now
I'm just
real-
running a lot of side things too that doesn't pertain to this.
Yeah. Oh, so much worse. I can't see the. We should only see the surface of the pumpkin with the random face cutouts, 3D like depth, so you can see inside the pumpkin carvings. The cutout should be totally random, not uniform. This is not it. It's making the whole pumpkin. You can see it dark. It's very dark. There's no lighting. There's no shading.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Can you see it's like a very
Interesting.
cool. It's a Space Invaders. That's better than mine.
Yeah. I've been working on this for just I think I did this in 3 prompts.
Nice. I've got like
Just that.
I did an old ASCII Space Invaders, but that's about as far as I got with it.
But I mean, this was working on the first prompt. I was just iterating a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
this was like a completely functional game within like the first one.
It's crazy, and I haven't even used that yet.
And like you were saying, you said you thought that this might have been Gemini 3.0. It's not. It says it's 2.0 or 2.5.
You know, Gemini 2.5 has been like kind of barfing on me lately.
Really?
Yeah, like
I will say though that it does say that there's a version of it that is Gemini 2.5 by default, and then there's another model that says Gemini 2.5 Pro as well. So I'm not sure if they're like slightly different models. Because
by the way, we'll have someone from Google Jules at the event on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Literal Google Jules, yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting.
No, this is not coffee, Tony. This is definitely it's vibe coding juice, as it were. Tone warp is done. This is not quite getting my. I can't see it.
Yeah. So if you see right here on the side here on the right side,
it
says default Gemini 2.5 Pro and then Gemini 2.5 Pro, and that's what I'm using currently.
Well, maybe it's just.
I don't know if they're different models.
I don't think they're different models. I think it's just saying you're what you're on versus, because I don't think Google does things that way.
I don't know why they would split it up though. Like, why not just put these 2 models here and just choose this one by default? Without adding a whole nother thing for it.
Because Google? I don't know.
It doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. But I think how they're structuring the files in this is one of the reasons why it's so good compared to what you're using.
Yeah.
It might just have a better way of understanding where these files are and what it needs to edit. Rather than looking at the entire HTML file, by itself, you're looking at only little parts of the code where it's like, oh, well, this thing that you wanted to edit is like right in this one spot, and I don't have to worry about the rest of it.
By the way, I convinced Gretchen. It didn't take much, but we took her Christmas album and like looped it against a Yule log that I generated in Veo today. So it'll be like a 4-hour thing. Oh, you'll see soon.
Yeah, that one that I sent you, I actually used the same thing that you were using, but I was using the what is it called? Name's escaping me right now, but anyway, it's a version of that allows you a version of that allows you to switch to adding in frames, and so that's what I ended up doing. I added in the same frame for the first and last frame, and that way it'll loop better.
Oh, interesting. Well, it's done. I just did it. Like, it's like
Right.
We'll see. I don't know if any, it'll track. It's kind of like a gamble. Like she doesn't get much traffic on there anyway. I said, well, why don't you just upload like a 4-hour Yule log or whatever?
Well, I mean, got to take chances,
Yeah, it was worth a gamble. I think I screwed up the upload, but because it is a I did an HDR, so I kind of hope that HDR people, it looks good on HDR. We'll see.
Right.
We shall see.
So what is technically the difference between Google Jules and using something like AI Studio here?
Well, Jules is a little more hands-on. Like after you've uploaded to a repository, you're all virtual there.
Like, yeah. So like GitHub?
Yeah, something on GitHub. Okay, I can't. This is what is this? What is this? This is where I get to the point where I'm like, no, you're not listening to what I want at all. I want to get at least some kind of texture, and sometimes just uploading the photo and saying, what is this? Like, this is what I want.
Oh, and just to be clear, this is using HTML. It's just using other file structures as well. So you would theoretically be able to just upload this to your website, just like the other ones.
Okay, so it's
just requires a little bit more files to function.
But what does it need that it couldn't be done in a single HTML?
Well, let's see what they got here. App TSX, your components. When you download this, it downloads it all into one RAR file.
Yeah. So you'd be able to upload that to GitHub and then run Jules against it and have it as an agent fix bugs asynchronously or add features.
You should be able to do that, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's closer to what you're looking at there. It's a face, 2 eyes, nose, mouth. Full screen view, UI sliders.
And also, I haven't ever had a problem yet using this system with adding in sounds.
Yeah, see, we've run into sounds.
Like, there's actually sound in this right now. I know you can't hear it, but yeah, there's definitely sound going through. I could share it, but since it's using the browser, I'm trying to think of like how I would share that on the stream without sharing your audio back to you. I definitely don't want to do that.
It's doing some weird stuff here. I'm seeing texture, but it's not. It doesn't even come close to looking like a pumpkin. Looks like a lumpy, whatever the. Let's see what happens. No, you're still not getting it. I'm guessing it's gonna take a few. Like, no, this isn't it. Stop.
Okay, I'm just gonna go and put this in here and see what it does. I put make a 3D pumpkin with a flame in the middle, shading and lighting with a carved out Darth Vader face.
You're gonna try
see
that?
what it brings up.
Yeah.
It's gonna take it a minute to do that. Oh, look at this. I told it to give me a, this is a side scroller thing I was working on. Told it to give me a Halloween
Corn.
theme in it.
Ah. Collect the candy corns. Side scroller, candy corn. You know,
Take
you
out
got
those pumpkins.
Gemini. Create a single page web app that's a Space Invaders clone, but the enemies are different things like bats, candy corn, what else? Ghosts, pumpkins, and what's a fifth element? Bat, candy corn, ghost, pumpkin. What's a spider? Needs to be fully 8-bit graphics and sound. Power-ups drop down randomly. Same Space Invaders mechanics. Okay. I'm going to try Halloween Invaders here. Oh, hang on. What'd you get? Ew. Okay. Sorry, that's the first thing I see.
Right?
I mean, it looks typical. Like, okay. So wait, that's it? Is that what it did?
I think I might have got messed up with the Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's.
Let's see.
That's something.
Let's try.
Tone.js. Good old Tone.js. Okay, so it's going. Here we go. Is this? I can't see anything. The screen is totally black. It's working, but it's just black. All right, let's see. Ew. I already don't like it. Like it hasn't even started. I'm like, ooh. Yeah. The good news is Google or Gemini fixes bugs quicker. Oh God, that's way too fast.
It's so weird. I see what it was trying to do, but like it tried to make like a whole bunch of circles to make it.
Yeah, I see that. It overlaps. Let's see here. Too much enemy fire. There's no shield at the bottom, like I said, just like in Space Invaders. Okay. Gonna iterate. I like the graphics that it came up with. They're pretty decent. The ghosts made to be reformed. The pumpkin made to be reformed. But it's something. Come on, you can do this. No, this is not. This is not what I want at all.
I might just start from scratch.
A screenshot of what I wanted, specifically with texture. Yeah, see, this is where I feel This is where I'm glad I got what I got with the other one. Like
Okay.
I couldn't get texture onto it. That was my
Right.
biggest frustration. It would just bug out. It would not work. But then it gets caught up on this idea of like, oh, it needs to do this. I'm like, no, it needs to look like this. Stop it. Make it look like this. There we go. Ooh.
What I do like about this though is that it actually gives you little suggestions of things you could do to the program.
That's nice in what you're doing.
Yeah. So like how it just said the glowing effect. I clicked on it and this is the prompt that it generated. It said add a glowing effect to the pumpkin mesh using post processing. Or like right here, I don't have background music, and one of the things at the bottom here is add background music. Add a parallax scrolling background, add sound effects for UI, and so on and so forth.
Okay, so it's still bugging out. Caught in a recursive loop. Let's see if it gives me the exact same thing. Well, I've been downright testy with Gemini. I've been like, no, this is literally what I said don't do. I'm sorry. Stop apologizing. I don't want to hear another apology. But I gotta wait for it to bake the whole thing. I need to come up with a different name for this too. God dang, man. What? This has barfed on me 3 times.
Did you see the Neo robot?
Isn't that the fake one?
No. This one is one that's going to be released in early 2026 to be in the home. It's being released for you can either do a monthly subscription plan for $500 or you can buy it outright for $20,000.
Yeah, it's the fake one.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's fake. They got production, ready ones. Not that specific ones.
They're controlled. What I'm saying is they're controlled remotely by a human being.
No, like they are, but at the same time, they're also not. Like, you have to have that training data first. Yes,
I get it, but it's fake. It's not like I get it. I totally understand, but in many ways, that's far more creepy. It's far more creepy than it would be.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, though.
I get that, but not there.
Well, the whole point is so that they can get training data, so that all of that data can be fed back into it and train it.
Let somebody else train the data. I'm out. There's no way, dude.
Well, I know there's going to be a lot of people like that. I personally don't need one, but I still think that it's a cool technology. Their company started, I believe, 2 years ago, and that's always been their plan, is trying to get them all into the home as fast as possible so they can get that training data.
Mhm. Oh, I get it. I understand. But like, nope, I'm out. It's moving too quickly. Here's my Halloween. You see my Halloween one?
Oh, nice.
It's a power up. I just blitzed through.
All right, I like
first,
that.
The user is moving too smoothly, too fast, impossible to be precise. The shields aren't big enough. Let's see here what we got. The ghost is not well done. The pumpkin is not well done. Let's see here. I'm seeing what else I can add. The area still seems to be embedded within the port, and it's getting cut off inside of it at the edges. And not span the full width of the viewport. Okay, so there we go. Okay, this is closer to what I want, but it's like, okay. I see a very tiny, small face. Zero texture, zero light, zero organic nature, too symmetrical, no depth, no lighting, no bumps, surface, no inside of the pumpkin, no lighting. Do that, or I'm getting, ooh, here we go. The lasers are flying way too fast. Pumpkins still designed like garbage. The enemies are still getting cut off at the edges of their boundaries when the full thing should be port, like I said. Okay. All right, what are you doing now? Are you gonna fix it? I know I'm right. I just want a texture. That's what I'm going for, an organic surface texture of a pumpkin. I know I shouldn't be asking. Wait a minute, are you sharing something? Is it? Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's just thinking about it.
Still a bad pumpkin. Still getting cut off at. that. Oh. Oops. I'm now committed to this game. Oh, what the hell? Are you drunk? This is where I get downright. I'm like, are you drunk? Like,
Right.
Are you drunk? And this is where I wonder if Gemini 3 is going to do any better. Wait a minute, did I? Are they missing? No. I'm constantly overcorrecting my character. Let's see what it, oh man, did I freeze this pane? I was like, I said, are you drunk? And then it just like locked me out. It beat called. Is it, yes, I am. Speaking of, I printed some ghost cheerleaders for my daughter's cheer squad because they're doing their last. Ooh, there we go. Hey, this is closer. This is it. This is closer. But where's the texture? Closer, but where's the surface texture of the pumpkin? Why does the inside texture look like random clean lines instead of pumpkin goo? This still looks like 2D computer generated garbage, but you're closer to. There we go. I might as well just quit that thing. Quit that thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I've been upgrading my network to 10 gig around here. That's what's been keeping me somewhat preoccupied, and I have a feeling I'm going to need to run because they're going to be doing fiber in the neighborhood final, and so I'll get fiber to the door, which I'm not going to pay for. But I am going to have to, I think, pay to get someone to run fiber up the walls to get it to my office. And so yeah, I've got
What kind
that
of speed are you
happening.
running now?
Well, I'm down. Let's see here. I'm 2.5 down theoretical, and 350 up, which is great. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm nothing to sneeze at. But I had a 2.5 gig, setup, and it was fine. And then I realized I'm like, okay, I need to kind of future proof it, and I'd rather get that done now than wait until it's time to do the computer upgrade, the network upgrade, and then do it. I figured if I did it now, then I'd be able to kind of troubleshoot, get things ready, so that when they come, it's basically okay. We've installed it, plug and play. Yeah. The network is 10 gig, or well, the network's 10 gig, but the internet will be 8 gig up, 8 gig down. That's the the pumpkin is very bad. The lasers keep shooting too fast. Now my player is either direction. I'm not seeing new power-ups of any kind, and the lasers shouldn't shoot through enemy more than 1 enemy by default without a power-up. Slightly darken the green background. I'll start screen and game over. Highlighting the dialogue. Okay. And this is still going. Dang, dude. It gave me a ton of code for something that looks like that. Not what I want. Oh, shoot. Oh, there. There we go. Nope. Come on. This is why I gave up on the pumpkin textures, by the way. Like, I just couldn't get it to do what I wanted. And I'm just like, I couldn't keep going. I'm like, dude, this is good enough. All right, there we go. Make some changes. Audio error. Oh. Still getting syntax errors. Gotta keep working the problem. Yeah, so I went see here, 5 from 2.5 gig, a 2.5 gig network to a 10 gig network. So now I sold my 2.5 gig switches with PoE for, I mean, I didn't think I spent as little as I did, but I must have, or at least the value of them. But I sold both of them, which is good. So I recouped some cost, and I'm always happy to do that. Like, I don't like holding on to extra equipment. I try to recoup it. And so I just upgraded to Wi-Fi 7, but then they released one that was with a 2.5 gig port, PoE, and then they released one that was that had a 10 gig port. I'm like, so I'm like, even though I wouldn't touch it, like get to that speed, I'm just like, still, I'm like, I'd rather know that I'm able to hit that theoretical limit, with that network, than not. And so, yeah, we'll see what happens when all is said and done. But the next step is going to be having an electrician out and running SFP through the walls to basically go to my only wired connection. And now that I have 2 routers that have SFP connections, like, I'd rather do SFP than Ethernet or Cat 6A, right? Which is capable. It's just it's every microsecond counts. I'll have an SFP connection from my router to my first bridge, and I need to run an SFP connection from that bridge up to this room, basically. So that's where I am there. John says, I got a Replit app, 80% done, and want to release it as a B2B SaaS. Anyone know how I make this production ready? Maybe push it to Git, have AWS, and then a real dev fix bugs into play. Well, yeah, you can push to GitHub. In terms of production ready, I think that all depends on you and your MVP, like what is working, what isn't working. I would certainly run it past someone who knows, right? Especially for security purposes. You could run, let's say Google Joules, and they are a sponsor, all disclosure. But since you have it on, it would be putting it on GitHub. If you go over to joules.google, there we go. You could basically, quote unquote, install it virtually. And we're going to have a member of the Google Joules team joining us on Saturday during the stream, John, during the Vibathon, where we'll be giving away a 3D printer to one participant. You have to code something around the keyword for that time. But yeah, you could basically put Google Joules on it as, an asynchronous agent to fix bugs, to check on things and like, hey, is this... what's missing for this to be production ready? Do you want it to build tests? Do you want, are you making sure you got your workflows working? But Joules could be a leg up for you, and it doesn't take anything. Like, you may already have a subscription, especially if you have a Gemini subscription. You've got the basic level, Pro, or Ultra. I'm still at the Pro level. I have not yet upgraded to Google Ultra. One day, a boy can dream. I'm sure I'm going to run into my limitations here at some point. But John, I would go back, look at your MVP, look at your workflows. I would get as much done of it as you can in terms of a prototype before passing it along. And then from there, get some testers on board and go. I wouldn't necessarily, launch it raw without doing testing, especially, security audit. Because that's the last thing you'd want to do is launch something, take money, etc., without knowing that you're set up to be as secure as you possibly can. And not to say that asynchronous agents are going to do all the work for you, but they could help you get at least that much further along the way. They could maybe take a look at your repository, your code, and say, here are the things that are likely missing. These are the things that aren't quite working. I would definitely look at user flows. And again, that kind of comes in testing or getting some beta testers to tell you what's right, what's wrong, to use it as they normally would. And then, of course, when they give you feedback, I would use some kind of script that integrated their feedback or bug reports into something like GitHub. So you've got the issues automatically published, or have those public issues, have them report directly on GitHub where you can track, or again, you could set Google Joules on the job. You know what I'm saying? So find some testers, try something like Google Joules, if not Google Joules properly. And, whatever tool you happen to be using for vibe coding, definitely push it as far as it can go. Whether it's running tests or, making tests to execute, or, actually doing user flows in some capacity or another. John, I hope you're there. I hope you're hearing me. Did I miss anything, Pixel? With what I might have been...
No, I don't believe so. I think you got everything.
So, John, I hope you heard my response. He kind of fell silent. Hopefully he's still there. I don't think I missed him by that much. I think I missed him by like 3 minutes when he was saying. But there you go. Do have Gemini, check Joules out. Testers, good stuff. Yeah, no problem. Testers would definitely yield a lot, but I would do something where, like, I wanted to get lockergnome.net up and running. And so to do that, I knew, like, well, I don't want to waste time with email bug reports. I'm like, I want to be able to integrate it directly where either, a developer can handle it, or I could stick, an asynchronous agent like Google Joules on the job. And so having bug reports and issues and feature requests specifically on GitHub, in a public capacity, would be a boon and could be a boon. Get as far as you can with your working prototype. Have an idea of what you can and cannot fix. Push it as far as you can, and then start calling in potential favors friends, people who can actually use it. And I just say, oh, it's great. No, dude, it ain't great. You've got to work through those bugs and those kinks and use it yourself as a real user, not just like, oh, it's the best thing because I created it. No. You actually have to use it, and you have to document those bugs, because the bugs you're going to run into, other users are probably going to run into too. And then you're going to run into a billion edge cases. That's a given. Chris says, it's October 2008. I'm cooking dinner and watching Chris Perillo stream. It's October 2025. I'm cooking dinner and watching a Chris Perillo stream. That's slightly different now. I'm vibe coding. I'm using Gemini. Boy, this one's kind of choking. It's just a second. Yeah, let's try it again. Uh-oh, that bugged out too. Ooh, I kind of have some texture. That's something. It doesn't look like a pumpkin texture, but it's texture. That's more than what I had before. Oh, there's a syntax error. Pumpkin kind of looks closer to a pumpkin. But it's not the same. Every enemy has to be the same width of a ghost. Like the width of a ghost is proper. I'm just taking as I was talking through the options with John, I was taking the supports off the cheerleader ghost with the dangly legs. Yeah. The girls will like it. Their colors are gold and purple.
Right, yeah.
And the pom-poms. I just thought they were kind of cute.
I think I saw a thumbnail of one of your vlogs that had her on it.
Oh yeah, the cheerleader. Yep, that was the most recent one.
Yeah.
I've got to print more here.
Yeah, back when I was living in Georgia, and I had 25 down.
You had what?
25 megabits. 25.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I couldn't survive. I mean, I remember surviving on it, but that was, a lifetime ago.
Well, we had that for years, and the sad part about it was that they were building a Facebook plant not 10 minutes from us.
Oh, that's ironic. Yeah, I first remember broadband, right? Coming up from dial-up and ISDN, and that was just insane. For years, like a decade, or darn near close to a decade, I was pretty much stuck at 144 down and 25 up. That's where I was. Like it was. Right, yeah. I mean, it worked. It was fine. But then things happened, and I had to, go to something different. But it was a good upgrade, but it was a very expensive upgrade because now I'm substantially faster. But I'm basically at my limits with typical Ethernet cable connections. Like fiber's the next level, and then they announced fiber for our neighborhood. We just got to wait for them to roll it out. I signed up to be like one of the first people on the block. Basically, yes.
Right.
I'm in.
Yeah, right now I've got a 1 gig connection.
Yeah, I mean, I'm shocked, absolutely shocked. I thought it was a joke when I first got a notification saying, "Hey, we're bringing fiber to your neighborhood." I'm like, "What?" Right. Yeah, it'll be symmetrical, 8 gig down, 8 gig up. I'm just like, I'm in. Sure, sign me up.
But even like 1 gig is just like far more than I'll ever need.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I had to transfer a 30 gig file to Gretchen today, and I think Google Drive nerfed it. But there are times that the more bandwidth you have, the better, right? Like especially when it comes to big file uploading and transferring and whatnot. I know I just
don't ever have anything that big to transfer.
Yeah. I think it's also having the overhead and not having to worry about it more than anything. The shocker. Here's the shocker. I'm paying out the nose for a business class connection right now. Out the nose, and I don't feel like I have too many choices because I'm getting an insane upload rate.
Sure. Yeah, I've got 25 on my upload.
It's crazy. I couldn't do it. The fiber will only be $100 a month, and I'm just like, that's cheaper than what I'm paying now. I'm like, oh, Okay, yeah, great. Sounds good to me. Sign me up. I'm in for life. Like, okay, $100 a month given. No complaints. As long as I get the service I need, I'm happy.
But yeah. Back at my old house, my upload speed was 0.5.
Oh my god, that's impossible.
Yeah. And we had that for 15 years, and it was the only thing that was available to us.
Pumpkins and candy corn need to be same width as ghosts.
It's like at that point, you just might as well not even have it.
I would not. I could not survive. I'll say that. Once you have it, you can't go back.
Right. I mean, right now, I'm only paying $65 for internet, which is less than what we were paying back then.
But that's what I'm saying. Imagine having 8 gig up, 8 gig down for $100 for life.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's just insane.
I mean, I wouldn't even have like a use case for that. Like, I just wouldn't.
With light casting against it, the inner part of the pumpkin.
I mean, like I said, I barely have a use case for what I have now.
Depth to it. Cutouts have no depth. Cutouts are terribly even. Sometimes the knife should overshoot. Still not. I'm probably saying all the wrong things here. Okay. Redo the pumpkin again. Oh no! I think I hit my limit. Oh no, I didn't. Like usually when it gives me an error, I'm like, no!
Right.
Of course, I'm hurting myself by doing 2 apps at the same time. I should just give up. And did you think the pumpkin thing I did was okay? I wanted a texture one, and maybe I just can't give up the idea. But was it okay? The Scream Saver?
Yeah.
The one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I mean, I'm trying it on my side too, and I'm not really running into too much good luck with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like just getting it to the point where I'm like, okay, this is workable. And we can't really use a keyword that's Halloween because Halloween will have passed. So that's why I was trying to get something out like, now.
Sure.
But this would be cool for someone to have up on their screen, in a window. Actually, that's a good idea to iterate, like an auto refresh button to with a new face so that it always changes. That's not a bad idea. Now I want to try that. Screensaver. Here I go again. What did I want to add? Add a toggle and a slider in config to auto refresh the screen pumpkin face every n seconds. Great for people to set their screen up in the window on Halloween night. That's the idea. Ow. Redo the pumpkin. Ugh. You went back to a blurry, crappy sphere. I'm gonna give up on that. I think it's done. Dude, it's not. This is not Halloween Invaders. Is not sticking. It's not a pumpkin. Power-ups don't seem to do anything. Oh, they're more rapid. I see. Extra alive. Okay. Pumpkin still doesn't look like a pumpkin. Oh, come on. It's glitching out on me, man. Yeah, I'm giving up on this. I'm going to see what it does this last time. And then I give up. Because I think I pushed it about as far as I can.
Right.
Sometimes just leaving well enough. This is what I can. I mean, like, dude, no. That's not what I need. Not what I wanted originally. But sometimes it's not bad to just kind of go with the flow. Like, you know what? Maybe that turned out better than I thought it was going to turn out. You know?
Sure, yeah.
Do the pumpkin again. All right, so how's the screen saver work? Auto refresh every 5 seconds. Ooh, that didn't work. I feel I'm going to have to iterate this one. Ah. Check Gretchen's channel too. Sorry, I'm checking Gretchen's channel. Yeah, it worked.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like her music is there in the Yule log.
Is it looping correctly?
Love it. Loop it. There we go. Thumbs up. It's working. It's not looping correctly. Here, I got to turn down the volume. And you can see it's HDR too. But it could be... which is unfortunate. I don't think I should have done HDR. But it does. It's up to 4K, even though it's upscaled from a 720p. On an HDR screen, I think it will look better. But my hope is that,
Well, I can tell you. Give me the link, and I'll look at it on my screen.
Okay. Let me just paste it in chat. Oh, Bob's just ordered my first 3D printer, go-to site for STLs. Honestly, Maker World has kind of ruled the roost. Ultimately, I don't care as long as it's a great model. Printables has been awesome. There's still some good stuff on Fangs, but I would say that by and large, a lot of people have been putting their new stuff on Maker World. Maker World pretty much rules the roost at this point. That's where I get most of my Star Wars stuff. Not all of it, but most of it. Even these ghost pumpkin cheerleaders were from Maker World. I still got to send a picture of these to Jedi. She doesn't know what they are yet. I'm like, I did these ghost cheerleader pumpkin things. Is it HDR?
Yeah, I used to go to Thingiverse.
Thingiverse is old. I mean, I never even check Thingiverse anymore.
I'm checking it now.
Let me leave that over there. It's not looping perfectly. I mean, you can see where it kind of blips.
Oh yeah, it's looking good.
But like, most people are just gonna have it on. They're gonna have it on in the background anyway.
I gotta turn it down.
Yeah, But like you should hear some crackles and pops, very subtle crackles and pops.
Yeah.
But I had to mark it as made with AI, you know. But yeah,
Right.
hopefully
Right.
that the search works. Like Christmas Yule log with cello music, 4 hours, 4 hours long. It's just a loop. Okay, so auto refresh, testing the auto refresh. Ah, it worked.
Did you see the puppet that I put in Discord?
I did. I didn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I put it on a because you can upload and I think I told you this the other day. You can upload cameos of basically anything now to Sora 2.
Oh, nice. This is glitching out to the point where it's just the pumpkin. Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. Just pumpkin surface. I need some pumpkin surface images here. There we go. There we go. Screensaver now has a... That was a good idea, Chris. So now I can auto refresh. If I don't move, everything kind of disappears. And then the new face comes in. It's like a dynamic face. That's cool. I like that. Imagine having that on a TV or a computer screen in the window.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's always a different...
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Nice. Easy. Oh, crap. What's this? Yeah. Uploading that. New feature is there. Features, I should say. Iterate, iterate, iterate. Yeah, Halloween Invaders is not listening to me to the point where I'm going to go over to instant HTML. This is the best app I ever created because I use it all the effing time. And start a new Gemini session. Because it ain't happening any other way. Wow. I hurt Gemini so much, it's a blank window. It's like... Okay, so if I do this... Yeah, this still looks like crap. I'm giving up on this. That one's done. So much for that. Too bright here, man. Too bright. Oh, hey. Thank you, Bobs. And by the way, if Bobs, you're still there. Sorry, I missed a super chat. That's appreciated. Bobs, you still there? I probably missed him. I should have said something about MakerDeck. But I didn't. MakerDeck is the 24/7 Twitch channel. That we've got going on, 3D printing folk. I've got every character looking okay except for that dang pumpkin. Does that look like a pumpkin to you? That's where I kind of get like, you know what? Okay, this is better. This is where I start shaming it. This picture. Does this look like a pumpkin to you? Looks like a nose. It got everything else. It's just having a problem with the pumpkin until I run out of Google Pro credits, you know. I'm gonna push it as far as I can with that, and then it's like, no, I'm done. Oh. Nope. Does that look like a pumpkin to you? It's turning into a crapshoot.
Yeah, one of the problems that I run into a lot when programming these is the cores policy error.
Yeah,
you know what that is?
You gotta, yeah. You've got to use a proxy. Use for that. Use a public proxy for cores.
Right.
Hang on. See if I can find one of mine. No, that's not it. Yeah, Cores Proxy IO. Use that. Have you seen that? Coresproxy.io.
Look at mine.
Yeah. There we go. Finally got a freaking pumpkin invaders, space Halloween invaders, whatever it is. Have you run into that error too? The immersive content redacted for brevity.
I don't think so.
All
Not yet.
All the time. Like I get it. Like just nukes everything. It says I give up. Like it doesn't say. It just like nukes everything. I'm like, where did everything go? Oh, was that Ulog 4K?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Sorry, was it HDR?
I didn't see an HDR option.
Damn, I even encoded it in HDR. Oh man, I need to. If I bring it over here and let it come down a bit. I gotta try to get a screen grab of this. Thank you for following, Brick Rabbit. Welcome in. Hope all is well. Dude, I even uploaded HDR. Or I saved out as an HDR video. That's a bit disappointing. Okay. I guess that'll work. It's not what I wanted, but what do we call this thing? It says Halloween invaders, but like killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh my god. Just totally barfed on this. Look. It did it again. Immersive content redacted for brevity. I gotta try to clear a level now to make sure that works. Spiders. But I need a good name for this. I'm going to run out of credits here soon. As fewer enemies are left, they should increasingly speed up the descent. Increases the challenge. Add another 2 vertical columns of enemies. Now there's almost 0 surface light at all. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Yay. Is that it? Randomize. Alert. Okay. Still a massively dark foreground. There we go. What's a good name for this game? Halloween Invaders just sounds so basic. Dark surface still. Spooky Invaders, Pixelween, Brave Blasters, All Hallows Attack.
What's up?
I like Pumpkin Pan, All Hallows Attack. Let's call this All Hallows Attack. All Hallows Attack. Hallows Attack. Hallows Attack. Hallow Attack.
Sounds good to me.
Hallow Attack. Hallow Attack instead of Halloween. Hallow Attack. Good enough. Hallow Attack works. Dark. Here we go. It is now Hallow Attack. As long as I type it in right. That's where I usually screw up. But then I, open up a new Gemini page. Open up the SEO thing. This will be for tomorrow. I got to get the pumpkin thing up on social before bedtime here. This is probably where I'm gonna. I keep pushing it, but like I feel like this is where it's gonna rubber meets the road. Yeah, this is still very dark. Hallow Attack. Where are we? Ooh, we're good, dude. We've been going for a while. I've got my girlfriend's Yule log going so that she doesn't get hurt in the algorithm.
Right.
Because if you for a long video, you want people to like stick around and watch, you know.
Sure. And something that you can just pop on in the background is always
That's
a
the
good
idea.
thing.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, this thing is not. Nope. All right, the Halloween game. I would have loved this as early locker gnome, Chris. Man, I would have eaten this up. So yeah, I guess I'll see you on Saturday for the Vibathon.
All right. And when is that going to be? Like what time?
At 6 p.m. Pacific. And it'll be in StreamYard.
Time.
Yeah, it'll be here in StreamYard.
Okay.
And then we'll be streaming onto Discord as well. Or like the
I will
chat.
Be getting back at about probably 9:15 to 9:30.
Okay, that's cool.
So yeah, I'll be there. I'm gonna be a little late.
No worries. I mean, it's just ebbing and flowing.
Yeah.
And so, not too worried about it. At least not right now.
Well, this is not exactly what I wanted, but it's something.
I know, dude. Like, it's like sometimes you're just like, okay, fine. Yes, okay. See, I look at that stuff and I'm like, it's too computer generated. You know what I'm saying? I always look for like the organic. Try to. Oh, I didn't even show you the most awesome thing I did. Talk about burying.
What's that?
There's this place in France that does. It took me forever to do this, by the way. These are bowls that. Why can't I hear it? Why can't I hear the sound? Okay, now I'm a little worried because the sound volume. Hang on. You should be able to hear sounds as the bowls clink together. Oh, I know why.
I'm not able to hear anything.
Yeah, give me a second. I think I have to upload this to a server. But like they're bowls, right? They go clink, 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 clink. And there's an art installation of this in France, basically. So I emulated it, but the sound isn't working locally. So I gotta get it prepped to upload. I'll do that potentially next week. But this is the most awesome thing I did.
Right.
And the sound does work, but for some reason on the desktop, the permissions, even with giving it permissions as a local file, it just does not want to make a sound. So yeah, I've got to upload this to and you can zoom in and out and everything. But yeah, there's a whole porcelain bowls in a swimming pool thing, and so this is it. Kind of cool. The way it came together, it took a while to get it where I wanted it well enough. Yeah. When you hear the sound though, it's like it really makes it go tink 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 blink.
Oh yeah.
And then you can tweak the sound, but I haven't uploaded the final version of it. I need to prepare it to upload. But again, I've been inundated with getting other things ready in life